Battle 2 of the night. 8th in the series. Another clash of contrasts about to unfold. Before us tonight, as this battle heats up, and before we unleash heartbreak for the first time, when we eliminate our first Fan Battle 4 contestant tonight, and where you hear the anthem, you were always on my mind. It's time for the final battle of night before. The big marathon sessions that the weekend will come to present. 4 battles tomorrow. 8 contestants from 1 p.m. 4 on Sunday. 8 contestants from 1 p.m. The plot is getting thicker. Thank you for your sponsorship. Before we announce, we're about to close voting in the contest between Miracle and, of course, Habib. We are also about to close the voting in the contest between Phenom and Ario. Miracle and Habib was from Tuesday. Phenom, that's day 1. While on day 2, we had Phenom and Ario. We are closing both votes tonight. We'll still have the votes open from yesterday night. Ayo and Darlington. And of course, tonight, we've seen one person go down. Hafiz is down. If you love him, you want to keep him in the fight, you may start voting for him. Go to fickheads.com. And now we have 2 more. One will gain an automatic ticket from the 3 judges with me. The other will hope that you could buy them a ticket into the round of 24. So Nuel, the entrepreneurial enigma, as I said in my opening comments, he's got a property portfolio in one hand. And you wonder what he has in the other hand. Forget the other hand. Think of his heart. He's got Stamford Bridge right in there. And so he steps into the spotlight for the first time in Fan Battle 4. But across from him, in the red corner, sits Cherish, the youngest of them all. As I'd said before, the teenage titan, armed not with age, but with audacity. Who dares to sit at the table of full-grown men and women? The whisper of tomorrow, daring to speak today. Others bring experience. He brings belief. And we've seen belief take you to great destinations. Fan Battle 1 was won by the youngest cast on that occasion. The youngest, he was 18, and he won it. His name is Hodovai. So we have the youngest again, the only teenager in the contest. He barely made it. If this contest was done some months before, he would not qualify because you have to be 18, right? Brilliant, he's here. So experience and belief. Will experience have the day? Will youthful belief take center stage? We'll find out in just a bit. We'll give them the opportunity to be met, and also the opportunity for them to open up their arguments. Welcome, Emmanuel Ukonu, entrepreneur, real estate agent from Ijegun Ikotun, Chelsea fan globally, Heartland fan locally. For the sake of this contest, we'll call him Nuel. Welcome, Nuel.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing go.
Are you good to go?
I am good to go. Everyone.
Beautiful. He's in the blue corner. In the red corner, Star Boy. That's what his friends call him. Cherish Odwola, a student aspiring on-air personality, and with a high side hustle, the guy makes bags. In concert with his sister, they make bags. He stays in Mowe. He does not support any club. One day we'll find out why. But he's here. Welcome, Cherish. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Fantastic. Are you ready for this tonight?
Yes, ready to go.
All right. The bone of contention. Should UEFA introduce salary caps to level the playing field in continental competition? Should UEFA introduce salary caps to level the playing field in continental competition? 3 rounds. We will start now with the first. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Nuel, you are the motion proposer, so you'll go first, and Cherish will follow. I'm loading up 2 minutes for you, Nuel. Are you ready for me?
Yes, I am.
Your clock starts to tick right now. Let's go.
Yeah. Should UEFA introduce salary caps to continental competition? For that, I say yes. Continental competition as we know it today is one of competitive imbalance. There's been a widening financial gap between clubs, which has altered the competitive balance and undermined the spirit of fair competition. We have seen rich clubs outbid and outspend their rivals. For instance, Madrid spent for the 2023-2024 season a total of 128 million euros across both transfer markets, which 103 euros of that money was spent on Jude Bellingham. Even this past season, we saw them spend a total of 449 million euros. You might say that this amount isn't so much, but when you consider the salaries and the signing on bonus they paid, you would see that this club is one that has financial might to pull the best players from the noses of their rivals. Now, another example I'll give is Chelsea. In this past season, we could see Chelsea, the UEFA Europe Conference League competition. You could see the disparity in and in talent between the other teams that competed in competition. There were 37 teams that competed in that competition, and out of that 7 teams, Chelsea had a total spend this summer of 218 million euros, while the combined 36 teams spent a total of 130 million euros. That just shows you, with Chelsea winning that competition, it shows you the disparity in talent of no competition. If Chelsea were to play that competition 10 times, they win 9 out of 10 times.
All right. So the applause and the bell, let's just round that idea up. We go to his opponent in the red corner. Cherish, you have 2 minutes, and your time starts right now.
And so the adage goes, fila odun, become more day, meaning it's one thing to wear a cap. It's another thing for the cap to fit. Salary cap might sound like a great idea, a quick fix for fairness, but in European football, they simply do not fit. Pleasant evening to you, my moderator, panel of judges, my co-debater, and fellow fans at home. It's an honor to be here. Salary caps are a threat to freedom. Under European labour law, restricting how much a player can earn can be challenged in court and likely won. It's also practically impossible to apply fairly across different countries with different economies and different tax laws. More importantly, salary caps would make European clubs less competitive globally. If UEFA clubs can't pay their best players top wages, they'll go elsewhere to Saudi Arabia or Asia or unrestricted leagues, and this would weaken UEFA competition and hurt fans. Imagine there's no more Tuesday and Wednesday Champions League football, no more Champions League commentary on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Won't you be us, my co-debater? More importantly, we already have financial fair play and squad cost rules, so the tools already exist. They just need reinforcement, not replacement. Let these clubs breathe, I beg. Don't suffocate them. Bayern earns more than Club Brugge. PSG's market is not Atalanta. A flat salary cap ignores this reality, creating false equality, not fairness. Because in football, we don't limit dreams. We level the playing field. We don't cap ambition. We nurture it. Thank you.
Thank you indeed. A round of applause is in order for the young lad. Thank you very much. The opening salvos have been fired. The cannonballs are ringing. War drums beat. And of course, a big battle looms in the second banter round to follow between Nuel and Cherish. Only one of them can win the ticket, jointly held by our three judges, The Voice, Chuma, and Emmanuel. For the other, well, they'd hope the fans will buy them a ticket into the round of 24, ahead of the rival from the previous battle. We'll take a break. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We will take your calls for the two battles later. Join us again.
More conversation, more talk. More right after this.
Square, of course.
From June 2nd, go 7 Grand Square, they run better discounts. We go sweet your belly. Now the Grand Eid Bonanza. Discounts full ground like Suya for Ilea.
Special discounts on top brands for foodstuff, electronics, household, and many more. Better enjoyment they involved though.
Now celebration season with sweet savings and up to 60% off on select items.
So make you carry the whole squad. Grand Square, Abuja, Ikeja, VI, and Kano.
Grand Square Eid Bonanza. Ilea just got better.
Discounts everywhere. Come shop with no wahala.
From June 2nd to the 7th, you know where to be.
It's Grand Square. Come and shop with glee.
Success is like a big mansion. You only see the magnificent edifice, not the strong foundation that holds it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done and funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as Value Card, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments, unifying businesses for people.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
It's a great taste for me. Hunger makes sure cooking fun. Happiness, we go fill your belly. Enjoy the taste and aroma daily.
Hunger for great taste and aroma.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our cup. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4, nourish your child's potential.
Oh, what did they happen now? No bonus for all my line.
No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1# or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
This is the odds that show us. Bama, I beg. Somehow 3 export. Make Regis.
Hello?
Papa State now.
Almost show downtown, not 3 hot shopper.
Now be say 3 export. Go down the flow to be that.
Based on taste that you nice.
3 export. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Martin Tyler here, English Premier League commentator, UEFA Champions League commentator, and assistant manager of Woking Football Club. You're listening to Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Welcome back. Big battle between Nuel and Cherish. Should UEFA introduce salary caps to level the playing field in continental competition? Nuel, in the blue corner, is the proposer. He says yes, they should. Cherish, in the red corner, the opposer, says no, they shouldn't. Both of them had 2 minutes to open their arguments and try to make a case. Now, they get to go head to head and banter each other out. The judges have scored round 1. They now have to score round 2. A reminder to these 2 individuals, please, it's a banter session. Banters are usually the way they are, but it will help if the audience can also hear you. I reserve the right to stop you if I feel after a number of attempts I cannot get you to be audible. Try to be audible. I also reserve the right to add to your time depending on the quality of the banter. I added 1 minute to the previous battle, and I've added 2 to one of the battles in this, I think, from days ago. So you might be desperate for time, but don't let it turn it into a shout fest when no wins. The judges will just saw you draw, but so having said that much, let us go to this banter round. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We're about to clothing for. I just checked code. I hope no. Okay, one of the contestants is leading the other one by a single vote. 1 vote between 2 contestants, and that's from Tuesday. Miracle and Habib. There is just 1 vote between the 2 of them. And so one of them will go down tonight because he was just 1 vote short. You see halftime. What time is it now? We just crossed the 9 o'clock hour. At the end of this battle, we will close the vote and announce the winner. So go to fickets.com. Fickets. FIKETS.com. The person who gets the audience vote to proceed from Tuesday between Miracle and Habib. We'll also decide tonight who gets the choice votes to proceed. That's going on there between Film and Ario. Who has impressed you? Vote for them if you want to see them again. So, round 2, the banter round between Nuel and Cherish, about to begin. Gent, are you ready for me?
Yes,
I'm loading up the mandatory 5 minutes. Well, let me take a word mandatory, because I can cut it short if we are not going anywhere. All right? Thank you very much. Nuel, Cherish. Should UEFA introduce salary caps to level the playing field in continental competition? Nuel says no. Cherish says yes.
No, Nuel says
I mean, yes. Nuel says yes. Cherish says no. And as is tradition, we'll allow Cherish to set the stage in the second round. Are you ready? 5 minutes, starting now.
UEFA President Alexander Seferin from Slovenia recently had his salary increased by 13%. So the same person proposing a salary cut had his own salary increased by 13%. I said that as nothing but selfish. He just said, "When they tell me you love me, show me the evidence. You should show these players his love." And guess what? He never played football professionally. He has a 4th Dan black belt in karate. So maybe his advice would work for karate, not for football.
Okay. Serafin isn't just about himself. He's thinking about what is important to football, how to make football sustainable. It is unsustainable to keep giving players salaries that does not reflect the present reality of the economy. You can see players where there was a recession. I remember the time when Pogba signed for Man U, there was an inflation, a recession. But you can see the huge transfer fee and the salaries that he was receiving. It was bereft of any economic, how do I put it? It didn't show what the present economy, the reality on ground.
But sorry, do you know what these players go through? They train almost every day. They play for 90 minutes almost every three days. Look at Salah, for example, 54 goals contribution in the just concluded season, and you expect Liverpool to pay him peanuts, and you think he will renew his contract?
Football is a job just like any other job. Okay. You get paid for what you do, and you don't get paid because you are maybe a superstar or like a musician or something. You get paid according to what you deliver.
But if
you're not delivering the goods, you should be paid millions. No, it shouldn't be.
What if I attract more? What if I attract more money for the club? My presence brings in more money for the club. I now expect them to pay me little.
There is a disparity for football and other careers. You can see football earning millions for just a one day work cycle. Workers paying. Can you use industry example? Somebody working a 9, for instance, an OAP working 9 to 5, almost 12 hours input of job.
Talking to the mic,
and you're being paid something. 10%, maybe something 1% as compared to salary football player. It doesn't make sense. There should be a salary cap, and UEFA has tried to do the financial fair play. But the thing about financial fair is that clubs have been creative. They have found a way to go around it. They have found a way to make it seem like a joke. For instance, the new owners of Chelsea, my club, have found a way to amortize player deals, where they are signing players for 6 years, 8 years.
What if they reinforce salary cap? What if they reinforce financial fair play rather than introducing salary cap? It just needs reinforcement, not replacement.
That is the thing.
You also talked about creating fairness. Now salary cap will create fairness because Chelsea won the Conference League. That's not correct. Fairness is not achieved by limiting success. No. It's achieved by raising standards. Instead of bringing the top club, take the small clubs up to match their level of punishing success.
That is
wrong.
Be fair
to you?
You have, for instance, you can say West Ham and Everton and Newcastle clubs of similar financial ability as 3 or 4 years ago. But ever since the owners of Newcastle came in, there's been a shift. You can see that in the Newcastle now has over players. A player like Isak wouldn't have signed for Newcastle as of 5 years. It wouldn't have been possible.
But so are you saying
that alone has shown you the disparity? It has shown you can't compare.
So it's not money alone. Smart scouting also comes in here.
Money has a lot to do with it. Just like I said, for any
if it's about money,
job,
PSG and Manchester City should have 10 UCL
football
titles.
Is like any other job.
That's 15
if you
because
as a worker is given an opportunity to work for a company that pays 10 times the salary of another company, maybe your present company where you work, would you stay? You would rather go. It's about money. At the end of the day, everybody wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to go where he's appreciated and where he's comfortable.
We have development support I can give to smaller clubs. That is the same. It's the point you are trying to drive here.
That is what is being done. For instance, let me use when you compare the 5 major leagues in Europe, you have France, where PSG has won the league, I think, for 9 consecutive seasons. Or
we're talking about UEFA competitions here.
I know. I'm just trying to show you what the implications are. PSG has won that league.
So you are advising that you should bring down PSG instead of raising the other clubs.
I'm not saying that you bring down PSG. I'm saying that the financial might of PSG is so big that it has.
All right. I'd added about a minute and a half to that debate. Thank you very, very much for it. Almost a minute and a half. Well done, gentlemen. So the banter round has come to its end, leaving us now to make a determination for the third and final round. That's our closing round. Once again, you saw earlier today, Mimi versus Afiz. Mimi won on that occasion. Afiz lost. Mimi has gotten a ticket straight to the round of 24. Afiz, well, the judges cannot give him a ticket now. The audience will have to buy him a train ticket to the round of 24. And in this interesting round, Nuel and Cherish, one of them will get the judge's ticket. The other will vie with Afiz for that one ticket that only the fans can give. And for you to give it, you have to vote for whoever is preferred of Afiz and whoever loses in this last battle. You might as well go to fickets.com now. Fickets.com/fanbattle. fickets.com/fanbattle. If you're following us on social media, especially on Facebook and maybe on YouTube, if you check, I know it's pinned at the top of the comment section of our Facebook feed. All right, go there and click on the link, fickets.com. You'll see the Fan Battle logo. Click on it and it will take you straight to where you can vote for any of your favorite contestants vying here. So we come to the closing argument. I would ask that you please adjust your microphone a little bit, Nuel, towards you, a bit to your left. No, to your left. Good. Because that's your position most of the time. All right. So closing argument. You have 2 minutes each. Nuel, you will close first. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Your 2 minutes will commence now.
Okay, more often, arguments against salary caps has always been that it limits clubs' freedom, that it would deprive players of their earning higher pay, if I'll put it. But this argument, though valid, and the effect of putting salary caps in place outweighs those sentiments. Now, football clubs have gone bankrupt. We have heard of football clubs that have gone bankrupt to financial mismanagement. What salary was is to help mitigate works. For instance, we have clubs like Parma going if I'll put it that way, in the 90s. Napoli had their financial issues and were in fact, they were expelled from, I think, then Serie B. That was in 2004. The same thing for Dnipro. In fact, Dnipro had so much financial issues, they had to be dissolved. So, no matter how you look at it, the advantages of putting salary caps in place outweighs the disadvantage. It outweighs the disadvantage. And I believe, just like every other job on the planet of on the surface of the earth, football is another job. And if you do not, if football players earn salaries that do not represent the current economic situation of for whichever country or league we are talking about, then it doesn't bode well. That's the way I see it. And I think that no matter what, for the sustainability of football, we need to put salary caps in place.
Thank you. Thank you. Close just in time for the sustainability of football. Nuel believes we need to put salary cap in place. Thank you, audience, for following that spiritedly. His opponent, Cherish, will now close his argument. Cherish, like Nuel, you will have 2 minutes, and your 2 minutes will start right now.
Football thrives on freedom, ambition, good pay, and healthy competition, not artificial limits. My most esteemed listeners, what have I been saying all through tonight? Salary caps may sound like a noble idea, but they are not the answer. I'm serious, I'm not capping. They risk legal challenges, weaken UEFA club on the world stage, and also punish those who build success through hard work and strategy. Let's be clear, this debate is not about protecting the rich, it's about protecting excellence. It's about what kind of football future we want. One where the best rise through merit, or one where ambition is capped and dreams are clipped. You talk about incurring debt. Why do I have an accountant? Why do I have an internal and external auditor? Why do I have a financial advisor? Mismanagement is what leads to debt. Salary cap does not mean that I am saved from debt. It does not solve financial mismanagement. Instead, it hides it. It push payments underground, creating room for under-the-table deals. Then corruption sets in. Instead of fixing the problem, it creates new ones. And what message do you want to send to the young talents around the world? From a young boy in Agege dreaming of Anfield, to a girl in Madrid dreaming to be the next Alexia Putellas. What are we telling them? And no matter how hard you work, no matter how far you rise, there's a ceiling waiting for you. That European football, the dream destination, now comes with limits on its success. That is not progress. That is punishment. Europe's top club drive investments, attract global fans, and they even raise the standard of football. Instead of dragging them down, let's focus on better financial regulations, fair revenue sharing, and development support for smaller clubs. Let's fix what's broken, not to break what works. Say no to salary cap. Say yes to a future that rewards hard work. A future that keeps the beautiful game truly beautiful. A future with a smarter and stronger UEFA. Thank you.
Well, he deserves a round of applause, doesn't he? Thank you very, very much for finishing with a flourish in time before the bell, by the way. Thank you very much, both of you, Nuel and Cherish. Nuel is an entrepreneur, real estate agent who stays in Ijegun, Ikotun. He supports Chelsea and Heartland. Cherish, his friends call him Starboy. He's the youngest contestant in this tournament. He's this, he's a student. He's in between school, just out of high school, and chasing a dream in tertiary education. He's an aspiring a broadcaster, an on-air personality, and he is in the bag making business with his older sister, I guess. All right. For men or for women or for both? For both. Brilliant. If you need a bag. He lives in Mowe and is trying to decide what team to support. If you have a hand, you can lend him one. And so finally, day 4 of Fan Battle 4 ends with Battle 7 and 8. Hafiz fell to Miracle. Either Nuel or Cherish will now fall. But even in the stumble, hope still remains that the audience can buy one of the two who fall tonight a ticket to the round of 24. We will come to that in a bit. Gentlemen, our judges Chuma, the voice, and Emmanuel. Anybody wants to share their thoughts on this contest?
Yeah, more like an advice to the two contestants. Moving forward, if you progress to the next round, have to do better with the banter round. I thought you guys were too soft on yourself. There's a reason it's called the banter round, so I expected a bit more firepower. Both of you are calm guys, actually calm demeanor and voice texture. There should have been a bit more back and forth. That's it from.
Thank you very much. Any comments, Emmanuel?
Not really. This particular contest is very calm compared to the first contestant. Maybe just like the Real Master say, moving forward, if you progress to the next round, you need to put more energy, and of course, it's banter, it's battle, and that's why it's called fan battle. So you need to treat tackle. You know, the banter round, I could see both of you are relaxed. You know, like I wasn't even expecting. I wasn't feeling the vibes anyway. But again, good luck and congratulations.
Yeah, I mean that banter round, and this is to Cherish, all right, and you have to demand for airtime. You have to demand that after your opposition have spoken, he gives you the time to also speak. You have to impose yourself and demand it. If you stay back and always wait, when he's done,
the both of you are giving 5 minutes.
Yes, so
you allow him to make use of.
Exactly. So you can't just sit back and allow your opponent to keep talking, and you're like, okay, I will. You have to demand it and go for it. It's a battle, all right. So I thought that you were. You had a lot to say, but couldn't say it. So how does that count for you? All right, and that affected. When Femi starts to reel out the outcome, but you gave us a complete battle when you had your airtime. Cherish, great work from Nuel, especially in the banter round where you could see the effort. He made so much effort. He kept on trying to emphasize, even though I thought that his points were limited. I was expecting to hear how. I was expecting to hear how smaller team can afford big players if we have salary caps. Appeal to emotion is a key component of arguments like this. Imagine Arsenal being able to pay a Kylian. Imagine Arsenal being able to pay a Vini Jr. Imagine Everton being able to pay great players. How does it affect fair play? We say it's fair play. How fair is it if teams cannot afford big players, if the gulf is a lot? So I expected more. I felt that you could have done more research, Nuel. You could have done more research. I needed more numbers. You didn't give me that. You talked about salary cap and mismanagement. It's not the same. Mismanagement is different from, salary cap cannot directly affect mismanagement. Like you said, mismanagement. It means that something finance is not properly being managed. Yes. So that was a bit off. But both of you really, really, really tried. Also, just to correct that pronunciation, is Sheffering, all right? So
both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
So it's Sheffering. It's a sh sound. I knew I even took it to another. He called it Seraphim, which is not.
Yeah.
So it's Alexander.
Yeah.
Alexander Sheffering. Yeah. Just so you learn.
Yeah, just basically it's one of those battles where it could have gotten to the next level, but the both of you need to push each other. All right, so it's a wonderful topic that could have given us more, but when the both of you had your individual time, I thought it was decent.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. It wasn't feisty. You didn't shout over each other.
Yeah.
So it was not rowdy, but it was also underwhelming at the same time. We'll take a break, Lagos. When we come back, you will hear the verdict between these two, and you will also see who will be the first evictees.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment. 99.3 way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of Knorr seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
This Eid, now we'll go enjoy.
Now people will waka enter Grand Square, of course.
From June 2nd, go 7, Grand Square, they run better discounts. We go sweet to your belly. Now the Grand Eid Bonanza, discounts full ground like Suya for Ilea.
Special discounts on top brands for foodstuff, electronics, household, and many more. Better enjoyment they involved though.
Now celebration season with sweet savings and up to 60% off on select items.
So make you carry the whole squad. Go Grand Square for Abuja, Ikeja, VI, and Kano.
Grand Square Eid Bonanza. Ilea just got better.
Discounts everywhere. Come shop with no wahala.
From June 2nd to the 7th, you know where to be.
It's Grand Square. Come and shop with glee.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them.
Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy. But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though, school is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Success is like an aeroplane. You only see the graceful flight high up in the sky, but not the roaring, powerful engines propelling it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done, funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as ValueCard, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments. Unifying businesses for people.
Double the joy! It's Nexus time! Buy one, get one free!
It's that Eid double celebration!
This Eid, Nexus is giving you double celebration!
Buy a 65 or 75 inches Nexus TV, get another TV free! With so many other delightful offers, Nexus Double Delight is yours! Rush to Nexus, don't delay! Visit Nexus showroom at 39 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Jeffrey Plaza, Abraham Adesoya Bus Stop, Aja, 17 Aba Road, Port Harcourt.
Offer ends June 30th while stock lasts.
Nexus, living with style.
Okay, so this is your total. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, I would like to pay for the person at the back. In fact, add one pack of Malta Guinness.
Guy, I won't give you my number. Why are you paying for me?
I just feel like doing good. I don't need a reason to share goodness.
Goodness is not just an expression, it's a way of life. So share the goodness with someone today.
Bro, one for me too, Abby.
Yes, so one cold Malta Guinness for you too.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Gold. Everyone wants it. That liquid gold. From the beer worthy of the name. Brewed for those who recognize true quality. From the first sip to the last, enjoyment flows. Goldberg, the gold standard.
Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
Alright class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Happiness for everyone is when you cook with hunger. The aroma and the taste, it is sweet my belly.
For Ogbonge taste and aroma.
How I could take level up now?
Now your hand day.
How I could take enjoy VVIP treatment?
Now your hand day.
To win big call.
Now your hand day. With BetKing Virtuals, every game fit make you hit jackpot. You go chop life tire.
The power to win bigger than your hands. Download the BetKing app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy 100 Naira instant bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain? It's Toby Chio. My goodness. When did he grow up? That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my line.
No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
This house will implement spending cuts on household essentials. First, cable subscription from premium to standard.
Aye.
Now, 3 crowns milk from...
Don't touch us. 3 crowns milk, oh.
Why?
Mom sacrifices a lot, and 3 crowns milk nourishes Mom so that she can support our family.
Aww.
Moms are our treasures beyond measure. So treasure Mom with 3 crowns milk today. 3 crowns milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
My guy, share updates there for this match.
Omo, na 3 odds na shoppers.
No louder mo. Nearos na. Bama, abeg, sama us 33 export. Make real G's connect.
Hello?
Papa, share update now.
Almost show downtown. Now 3 odds shopper.
Na him be say 33 export. Go down the flow to be that.
Based on things that you nice.
33 export. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
Success is like an aeroplane. You only see the graceful flight high up in the sky, but not the roaring, powerful engines propelling it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done, funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as ValueCard, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments, unifying businesses for people.
The power to win bigger is in your hands with 2,500 times multiplier for BetKing Casino games.
Download the app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy 100 Naira instant bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Charlatan Quality Anti-Malaria contains Artemisa and lumefantrine, available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets with very convenient dosing for kids. Charlatan is also available in tablets for adults. Knock out malaria in 3 days with Charlatan from Shalina Healthcare. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Charlatan is endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Remember, my children, we are blessed twice.
How, Mommy?
Once when Allah enables us to give, and again when we see the joy in others' eyes.
At Spar Market, we honor the double blessings of Eid al-Kabir. Enjoy up to 50% off on our special festival selection, making your sharing more special. Visit any Spar Market store nationwide from May 30th to June 8, 2025. Terms and conditions apply. Spar Market, there for you.
Success is like a big mansion. You only see the magnificent edifice, not the strong foundation that holds it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done and funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as Value Card, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com.
Unified Payments, unifying businesses for people.
There is something about good news. You can't keep it to yourself.
Guys, it has finally happened.
There is something about joy. You can't keep it to yourself. And there is something about the rich taste of Lipton. You can't keep it to yourself.
When you get something you enjoy, you share. Lipton Yellow Label. Tea so good, you want to share.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Martin Tyler here, English Premier League commentator, UEFA Champions League commentator, and assistant manager of Woking Football Club. You're listening to Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Much house cleaning to do. And at long last, we are back. So, welcome. When we left you, it was decision time between Nuel and Cherish. We have the results. We'll read them to you now. Remember, it's jackpot night, so if you're following Nigeria Info, the draw is about to happen. And while we were at it, news broke that one of Super Eagles players has decided to hang his boots tonight.
We're hoping that Victor Boniface is joking. Because, I mean, he's a guy with a great sense of humor. But he's posted on his Instagram platform, and I'll just quote what he posted there. I'm proud to play for my country and a dream for me also. Really enjoyed every moment, the good and the bad. Thanks a lot. Thank you all. I don't hang boot. So this is what he posted on his Instagram platform. And I mean, it spread like wildfire. Lots of questions on social media. What's happening? Is it joking? Is it serious? So I guess we'll get more clarity probably in the next coming hours to know if I mean, he's just joking or if he really meant this. He was substituted in the 61st minute for Tolu Arokodare, who came on against Russia and got the equalizer. That game ended 1-0. So this is coming just after that game. We'll see what happens. Huh?
Against Russia?
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, guys. The draw will happen shortly for one play. There is 100,000 naira for one person tonight.
That's right.
There's 150,000 naira for another person. Which one are we drawing first?
100. Let's do 100 first.
Okay. So we'll come back to that in just a bit. Before we do that, it's result time for this battle between Nuel and Cherish. As a quick reminder, I've said this before, I will say it again. sometimes it's well within the margins. The margins are very slight. We are going to evict the first 2 people in the battle tonight. In one of those instances, the margin, the shift, the last time I checked, was just 1. And something tells me by the time we go back to it again, it will probably not be a whole lot. So never take things for granted. And sometimes, you see, when it's that close, the person you thought is clearly should proceed may not be the person that will proceed, because somebody voted for the other person one more time than you, or people of like minds voted for the person that you preferred. Always bear that in mind. So as one of these 2 contestants joins Afiz in the voting contest for your ticket on fikets.com, fikets.com/fan battle, and you can check our social media pages. Check the live stream on Nigeria Info now, particularly on Facebook. It is clearly spelled out there. You cannot miss it. And if you check the YouTube feed too, just click on more, where you see the streaming in the text part. Just click more. You will see Vote Mimi, and you will see the fikets.com fan battle page, or vote Afiz, or vote any of these individuals. Okay? Any of these individuals. Let's go into the scorecard. George Emmanuel Atta scores this contest 10-8, 10-9, 10-8. George Chuma Noli scores this contest 10-8, 10-9, 10-9. Emmanuel's scoring is unanimous for one contestant. Chuma's is not unanimous. One of the contestants has rounds 1 and 2. One of the contestants has rounds 1 and 3. The other has round 2. George The Voice, Tony, scores it 10-8. Is this 10-7 or 10-9? 10-7. Good. He scores it 10-8, 10-7, 10-8. Like Chuma, it is not unanimous. One contestant has rounds 1 and 3, while the other has round 2. It's a total swing of 30-23 for Emmanuel Atta, 29-27 for Chuma, and 27-26, that close, for Tony The Voice. The grand total is a swing of 10 points. It is a unanimous decision. All the judges agree, whatever the margins were, that one person won it, however slight. In one case, by just 1 point, but it was enough. By unanimous decision, your winner for this 8th battle, second and final for the night. Congratulations, Cherish Oduola. You progress. You progress. Congratulations. How happy are you, Cherish?
I'm surprised.
Star boy. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm surprised, to be honest. When you were reading out the score, I thought it was the one I won after. Because of the way
Pressure won't kill
It was close. It was 76 to Nuel, 8 to Cherish. It was Emmanuel Atta gave it 30-23, advantage Cherish. Chuma gave it 29-27, just 2 points, advantage Cherish. And Tony gave it 27-26, just 1 point, but advantage Cherish. And I can understand why. I agree totally that Cherish won rounds 1 and 3. Clearly. And I also agreed that you could argue that the banter could either have been, the banter could have been a draw, or if you are going to give it to somebody, you will give it to Nuel. I think he won the banter round. And the worst outcome for him in the banter round would have been a draw. But he won it clearly. And that's why you don't take anything for granted in this contest. It's well within the margins. Stray a little to the right or to the left, and the outcome could be different. So you give it your all. Every battle, you should consider your last. Every round, consider your last. Fight for it. There are some people who will have no mercy on you. They will take you out. You saw the earlier battle. You heard. You're probably listening. It's feisty. And remember, congratulations, Cherish. Judges, we have to decide of the 2 winners tonight. Who was the more impressive? Who won it? Who is seeded as top dog for the night?
Mimi for me.
Mimi. It has to be Mimi.
Unanimous.
Okay. It's me.
Miracle.
Boom, sha, Mimi.
Well, I mean, okay. Since my vote doesn't matter now, I'll give it to Cherish now.
Since it's unanimous, you are now anonymous.
Yeah.
But Femi, good contest anyway.
Yeah.
For these two,
and though you are Tony, you are beginning to become a doubting Thomas.
Cherish waited for the last round to make his.
Yeah, it was a knockout punch.
So,
yeah. And I think
he tried to let the listeners and even the judges know the rule of the auditor. The auditor general in your firm or the accountant, like there couldn't be mismanagement when these people play their role.
Because Noel made sense when he mentioned Dnipro and all of those things.
And also was waiting for him during the banter round to counter him, like, okay, smaller teams, just like Tony said, smaller teams also could come up when there's the salary cap, but it wasn't really nearly the point. You know, I was expecting him to just make that point. He wasn't saying it then. The young man at the last round brought his A game, man. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the thing. The lesson is there for everybody, including the other contestants. Put everything. Some contestants don't prepare for the closing round. They just think it will just rehash. And I've seen some contestants coming here to repeat the things they said in the first round, the things they said in the banter in the closing round. If you know what you're doing, you will come prepared for things that you are going to leave till the end.
You keep your best for the last, really.
Create an impression and hit home.
Like the first contestant, Mimi had stats to back up every round.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it was tough. So now the audience has to decide. Nuel, you fell short, but you are a brilliant debater. Soft-spoken, yes, and that can be tough for banter. You might make a lot of sense, but you know, and sometimes some people who are soft-spoken are very good at delivering the punch. You've just got to wait for the moment and strike hard. As soft as you sound, just strike hard and leave an impression, right? So do you feel disappointed?
Yeah, I actually do, but I would say Cherish did well.
Okay.
It sounded more cohesive. So if I don't think I would take anything from the judges.
Okay,
But are there lessons that if the fans buy you a ticket, if the fans like you enough and they give you another chance to come back, are there lessons from this battle that you will work on if you get another chance?
Yes, I would say, considering the earlier debate and the previous one within the league, I would say the results have always leaned towards debaters who are more grounded in their speech, and how the delivery.
So you want to take them like chasing you around with
I think giving the opportunity.
I think that find balancing screen and delivering off. Seeing that lots of debate also in the first part. Why you're into food, you're trying to think on the truth. Of course, you then have you also is the big excellent issue. You know, and how you did you how you said it has to be better. Well done.
All right, brilliant. So thank you very much for this feistiness. Of course, it's not over. This is where you begin to rally your friends and people who care about you to go to fickets.com and try to buy you a ticket into the round of 24. Okay? At this point now, it's in the hands of the audience, but the chance is still there. It's between you and Afiz. The audience have got to decide who they would rather see in the next round, and it is whoever gets the vote. Everybody can vote. There are no rules for where we, the organizers, will not vote. It is like it will not be fair for us to be voting, but everyone else, even the contestants, can vote for themselves. You can vote for yourself if you want. Your family members can vote for you, or your listeners, your friends can vote for you. It will be super painful when we announce that, oh, you lost even the audience vote by 1, and you were like, if only my sister had voted for me. So thank you very much. Lagos, Nigeria, the whole wide world. You've heard this debate as we approach the 10 o'clock hour. We have a short break to take in a bit. When we come back, we haven't pulled the first draw of the night.
That's right.
So listen, tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't also played one play, this is your last chance.
You are playing.
What do they need to do again?
Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Or visit the website oneplay.ng. 250,000 we're giving away in the next few minutes. Once we return from the break, we're giving out that money to 2 people. So
we'll give out the first one.
That's right.
And we'll wait for the second one.
That's right.
So you have this opportunity. How do they play again?
Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash.
All right.
Follow the prompt.
Okay. All of that when we return.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.